All right, let's final video for the Unit 1 pretest study guide. We're looking at page 3. We're simplifying expressions. We're working a lot with exponents and order of operations here. So for questions 19 through 25, simplify expression or fill in the blank. 19. Well, we're doing what's known as taking, we have two factors of 3 basically. So what this really looks like is the negative sign will stay, and I have 3 times 3. We call this 3 squared. So 3 times 3 is 9, and we keep it negative, so this is negative 9 for a final answer. Now here we're taking negative 3 times negative 3, so we have 2 factors of negative 3 being multiplied. This results in 9. Anything to the 0 power is 1. 5 cubed, that means 5 to the 3rd power, or 3 factors of 3, which is the same as 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. What can we cube to get 1,000? Well, you'll notice there are 3 zeros here. And if we take 10 to the 3rd, that will do it, because 10 times 10 times 10, 10 times 10 is 100, 100 times 10 is 1,000. So you have a way to check yourself out too. But what can we take to the 17th power to get 1? Now, how about 1? In fact, 1 to any power is 1. And finally, what can we square to get 81? Well, 9 works because 9 times 9 is 81. But you know what else works? Negative 9, if we keep it in parentheses, would do it too. One of those answers is fine. You don't need both. But if you knew that there were 2 of them, hey, great job. Order of operations says we need to do parentheses and exponents. We need to think about those first, multiplying and dividing from left to right second, and then adding, subtracting from left to right third. So what should we do first? Well, we probably need to go ahead and do this first, this 3 squared, and we'll make that 9. Next, we have 15 divided by 5. Need to do that next. That's 3. 9 plus 3 is 12. On 27, what should we do first? Probably this 8 times 3. We have no parentheses or exponents, so we need to do multiplication division first. And we need to treat the numerator as one separate quantity compared to the denominator for now. So we have 6 plus 24, that's 30, and 8 plus 4 is 12. Now, that's not bad, but it reduces. If we reduce the fraction, we can divide top and bottom by, looks like we can divide them both by 3. That's 10 over 4. We can also then divide both of those by 2 and get 5 over 2. Now you might have thought there, hey, couldn't you have divided both numbers by 6 to begin with? Absolutely, because look, dividing by 3 and dividing by 2 is the same as dividing by 6. So would have saved us a step, but I wanted to see how that works out. Finally, what would we do first? Well, I have division, multiplication, and division. So I need to take care of the multiplication and division from left to right. So I'm going to do that first thing first. So this is like 80 divided by 40. Well, that's 2. Plus 8 times 6 is 48. And 700 divided by 700 is 1. So 2 plus 48 is 50. Take 1 away, and we're down to 49. Last 2 questions. Evaluate each expression. We want to plug in what we know for A, B, and C. I'm going to try to get that a little fine-tuned better for you. Sorry about that for just a second. It's not your eyes. So we're going to take 4. The value of A is 6. Minus the value of C, which I'm going to put in parentheses as negative 2. So this is 24. Now a negative bumped up to another negative is positive. So 24 plus 2 is 26. Finally, 30. We have 12. 12 times B, which is 1/3, minus 1. When I multiply fractions, I'm going to change that to a 12 over 1. I can multiply across, or I know that 3 goes into 12 4 times. So this fraction operation becomes 4 minus 1, which is just 3, and we are done. All right, that is the key to page 3. And hopefully you have watched the videos before for the key for pages 1 and 2 as well. So the opportunity that you're going to have next is you're going to take a Unit 1 pretest, and this is going to kind of decide where you start in Math PLP. You have a chance to go ahead and test out of concepts 1, 2, and 3. And if you don't, that's okay. The main thing is that your foundation needs to be very, very good in order to continue to move on in algebra and other classes as well. So this gives you an idea as far as where you're at coming into the course, because a lot of these ideas you have a little bit of exposure to, hopefully in some cases a lot of exposure to. So we're giving you this opportunity here to maybe get a jump start on things. Thanks for watching. I look forward to working with you this year. I know we are excited to have you, and gosh, very, very grateful for the opportunity that I get a chance to work and learn and see you grow as a person throughout this as well. See you next time.